Hey everyone, Patrice here with TuneRegistry. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to add a recording to your song. So to add a recording, what we're going to go ahead and do is access our song details page. So we're going to go ahead and select catalog here on the left and then select our song. Let's use My Love. Alright, then it takes us to our recording details page for us to enter in the information for the recording. So at the top left, you have your add artwork again. If you want to select this, you can go ahead and upload your artwork to the song or to the recording. Then on the right side, you have your track option. If you select add new, you can go ahead and add the audio file of the song. If you have any notes or tags you want to include, you can certainly add that here as well. Then back in the main area, you want to go ahead and type in your recording artist. So we already have Dolly J here as the artist for this song. If you select this arrow here, it brings down a drop box where you can select if she's a main artist, guest artist, or remixer. She's the main artist, so we're going to keep that selected. Then down below, we have your recording title. So this is the original song, so it's My Love Original. Then you have the version. You can select, type in your mix. What's the name of the mix, your catalog number again, if you have an internal numbering system for your catalog. Then you type in your ISRC number if you have it. If you don't, that's fine. Under our registrations tab and module, we can certainly help you get an ISRC number. But if you do have it, you can certainly go ahead and input it in here. I will cover ISRCs in another tutorial for registrations. And then you want to type in the date that the song was first released, then the language. So here's where I would enter in the associated releases. So if it was a part of a project already, you could certainly add it here. If it has not been released, you can certainly leave that blank. So here's your artist splits where you would type in the artist information, any performer on the record, so that way they can get the royalty from Sound Exchange. So Dolly Jensen, she's also an artist, so we have her entered in here as an artist under her artist name, Dolly J. And then we have the split that she would get from that royalty. Since she's the sole artist, we have that here as 100. And just like anything else, if that artist or company, if that artist really is not in the contacts, you can certainly add a new performer here using this button. Then you would enter in your copyright information, such as the year and the owner. Then you want to select your meta tags for any meta tag delivery and discovery. So if it's a medley or not, if it's an instrumental, if it's explicit, you go ahead and select the applicable response. And then you want to go ahead and select your genre, your primary genre, secondary genre, and your secondary genre number 2. For primary, I just selected something randomly here. I have chamber music, and then my secondary is alternative pop. And then below that, we have your production information. So you can put in the recording year, the recording venues, the recording country, the mixing year, mixing venue, and the mastering year and the mastering venue. Based on this particular example, you can see that it was all done the same year at the same location. Then below that, we have recording credits. This is for those who have contributed to the project, and you want to make sure that they're listed in the credits of the song. So right here, we have David here as a contributor. He was a keyboardist on the song, and we want to make sure that he's listed. So to do that, you can certainly just type in their name, and they should pop up if they're in your contacts. If a contributor is not, you can add a new contributor by clicking the button here on the right. And then below that, we have your master recording ownership. If you own the masters of this song, you can just simply go ahead and select yes. If you do not, you can select no. And then you go ahead and type in or search for the master owner, the master recording owner. If that person is not in contacts, you can certainly add the new owner here using that button there. And then we ask if you are the authorized collection designee for the master recording. If you're not, you leave it at no. And if you are, you select yes. And again, if there's anything on this page or any page within the system that you do not understand, you can certainly hover over the I next to the question that brings up a field tip that gives you more information on that particular question. Once everything's entered in, you want to go ahead and select save. And that is it. That is how you add a recording to your song. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us directly by clicking the chat bubble on the bottom right here on the screen.